After they pay.
When you meet the requirements, you start receiving money.
What am I supposed to do? There's somebody told me I have to learn how to make money online.
Yeah.
When you're doing Forex trading. I tried that, but it's very difficult, bro.
Yeah, it's very difficult. I'm also doing it. I'm also learning it. It's real, but it's just difficult. But it's real. But when you learn, it's real. You can continue with it. Hey, I'm sorry. Like I began in the middle of the video because I was talking to my bike man today. So straight to Kampala again. But in Africa, we use what we have to, because like in Africa, okay, I come from Africa. I will use Africa as the reference. But it's, in life generally, the resources are not enough. Yeah. So we will use the resources available. Use the available resources to work until when we get those resources. Okay, yeah. So I have to be conscious when I'm filming because the road is, there's traffic and I just have to be conscious and all that. It's not very easy to film at the same time, to film, talk, and yeah, but I'm doing it, I'm trying. So like, if you're watching this video, me right now in my reality, in my real life, it's August 2024, and today is the 2nd. By the time that I'm filming this video, it's the 2nd of August. And I don't know when you're watching this video. You may be watching this video from 2020, 25, 2027. You might be watching this video in 2050. Will I be alive in 2050? I just pray. Like, even if I'm alive 2050, how old will I be? 2050. Oh my God. I don't know. So who is alive in 2050? Okay, my conscience tells me like it's 2024. But this is life. Life is not going to be in 2024 forever. Yeah, so like that road, very funny. Like everybody's driving. So the road is really a good teacher because everybody here drives. Like on the road, everybody's driving. So who taught all these guys to drive? Who taught all of them to drive? I think most of them are self-taught. That's how nature is. Like nature teaches us everything. School does teach us something, but that system of school, no, it can never be compared to nature. Nature teaches us everything from walking, from every aspect of life that we need to. Nature teaches us that. So it's August and I've been trying, the target that I'm having in August is for me to make videos every day. That's what I need to be doing, like challenging myself more and more. I'm gonna challenge myself more and more, whether I have money or whether I have money. You know, like with money it is one way. Yeah, like with money it's one way. It's either you have money or you get money. That's it. But me, I'm gonna be making these videos whether I'm getting money or whether I have money or whether whatever case scenario that you might think of it. But I just have the knowledge okay, it's knowledge and information. But before everything is information, right? So I just have information that everything comes from God. Everything comes from infinite intelligence. Everything comes from Almighty Allah. Yes, everything comes from, He's the provider. She is the provider. It is the provider. Whatever pronoun that you want to associate. So yesterday, I was very stranded. Like, if you can go, yesterday was a Monday. Today is a Tuesday. No. Yesterday was a Thursday. Yeah, yesterday was a Thursday, today is a Friday. So yesterday I was stranded, I didn't have any money on me. And because I live my truth, I decided to live my life in truth. So if I have money, I will have money. But yesterday I was so stranded, I didn't have, like, the money that I had was only the transport that I had. And I talked about it because this is the platform that I have, this is the medium that I have. This is 2024 and the medium that I have is YouTube. I can grow my YouTube channel and put my feelings there. I can communicate with the world with my YouTube channel. I can just be myself on this YouTube channel. Because I'm allowed, I'm just growing. So yesterday I was speaking the truth. I didn't have any money on me. I was so worried how I'm going to come back. I was so worried how I was going to come back. Yes, I'm worried, but I don't let it on my face. Like letting it on my face. No. I wasn't letting it on my face. I just knew and I believe that, okay, if I come and I talk about it, that it is the first step of healing, right? I will heal from it because I've talked about it. So it's no longer a secret, it's no longer an issue because I don't know, my God, like you can see. So it's very fun to do this because I enjoy it, and then it's part of the work, and then it's part time because this is me just on a border, like, you know, a normal person, like everybody gets on a border, right? Not everybody. Some people have never been on a border. Okay, let me ask somebody here. Let me ask. I'm asking Christopher. Christopher, have you ever been on a border? Like a border. So me, I happen to be. This time round, yesterday I challenged myself. I need a Benz. Like that physical attainment of something. Like yes. I was giving myself yesterday a challenge of a Benz. I need a Benz to see a Benz, not because I want to drive it every day, no, but I just want like that validation. There's some kind of validation that I want. I don't live my life for validation, by the way, no. I just learned that you never live your life for validation from anybody, no. But because there's some way that, like, this is life, come on, we have to be living. So if the luxury and all that, we have to be living that luxury because it's attainable. That Benz, if I see somebody driving a Benz, if I see somebody driving a Range Rover, whatever beautiful car that you can ever imagine of, like that is somebody driving it. So even if I don't know the means how that person got that car, but it's one thing, like, it can bring faith in me, like, oh my God, this guy, if this person can drive it, I can also have a Benz. So that's what I'm trying, to challenge myself to have a Benz. I love a Range Rover, but there's something with a Benz, like, but I love a Range Rover, okay. I love a Range Rover, I love a Benz, I love a Suzuki Jimny, I love a Jeep, I love those cars where I can drive them in Africa. Yeah, you know, like when you're buying a car, you have to consider Africa. So some cars are not suitable for Africa. But me, I love cars that can go off-road, like, you know, like the main cars, the main roads here. Yes, we have chorus. Most of the roads have chorus, but some roads don't have chorus. Like you can be having an expensive car, like a beautiful fancy car, but you can't take it to some road types. That's why I really need a 4x4 and off-road type of car, which can go anywhere. That's my part of loving cars. I love cars. I just love cars because it's something that I grew without. Yeah, I grew without a car. Like, we didn't have a car when I was growing up. My daddy is a tractor, a trailer. He drives trailers. There's that aspect, but we didn't have a car. So I was just admiring when I was a kid. Just admiring. And then now I'm grown. By the time that you're watching this video, I filmed this video when I was 27 years. I am grown. But now I no longer admire cars. Even though I don't have any car. But I just have to put, like, let me put it like this way. Like a challenge. You challenge yourself. Because like everything is mental, right? Everything is from the brain. So that guy was, when I was reading this book called Think and Grow Rich, a V8 engine was not there. Like, you see, like most of the people drive V8 engines, but a V8 wasn't there before. It was just an idea. And this guy wanted a V8 engine, and he told the engineers, I want a V8 engine. And the engineers told him, a V8 engine, it can never be made. It's impossible to make a V8 engine. But this guy he's called Henry Ford. Yeah, that guy is called Henry Ford. It's the brains behind it. Like, okay, like the finance, I don't know. He told the engineers that I need a V8 engine because it's from the brains, just an idea. And the engineers told him, like, we cannot make a V8 engine. It's impossible. Then this guy came and told the engineers, like, that's what I want. I don't care what time it takes. Whether it takes 10 years, whether it takes 20 years, whether it takes, I don't care the time. I want a V8 engine. So they went to the first year, the engineers to figure out how to get a V8 engine for Henry Ford. It was still impossible to get a V8 engine. It was very impossible. He came around the engineers and they told him, we have tried everything. We have tried, but we can't make a V8 engine. It's crazy. You're a crazy man. What you're telling us is crazy. This guy told them, I want a V8 engine, and I don't care what it takes. So years went on until these engineers got that idea on how to figure out V8 engines. So it's 2024. V8 engines are everywhere, and I see most of the like the MPs, even the president, like the president, the car, like that convoy is a V8 engine. But it's all from that guy called Henry Ford because he wanted it. He insisted. The engineers, imagine this guy he was not the engineer to figure out the V8 engine. Like, he could have accepted when the engineers, because it is okay to get advice, right? The engineers were telling him, it's crazy, man, you're crazy, you're telling us something crazy, it cannot be done. But the year that I filmed this video, V8 engines are everywhere. Because it's all an idea. It's all an idea. Everything here is an idea. So that's why I challenge myself with ideas of having these fancy cars. It's not about the money. The money is an idea too. Because it figures, it's like, I don't know how God works. I don't know how God works, like infinite intelligence. Because me, I'm a human being. We human beings, we have finite minds. Our minds are finite. We can just get pieces of information. We can just get information. What is this guy doing? Okay, I was saying, like, we can get pieces of information, but our minds are finite. So that's why it's just an idea. You get that crazy idea in your head, stick on that idea. God will, Almighty God, I don't know, your conscious mind will send it to the subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind, that's how God talks to us. That's how God works with us. I don't know. That's all information I've been reading because we want to learn about God. We want to learn about how are we able to do these things? How are we able, like, how is man able to do these things? Yet man is having that. The mind is finite. Man is able to fly. Man is able to, I don't know, man is doing everything, like, so crazy how man is doing everything. But away from man, I come from Africa, but I don't want to scale my videos from, like, to say Africa all the time, no? But because it's my reality, sometimes I have to talk of things that I see with my eyes. Like my eyes, let's say that you have to believe without seeing, right? That's what they tell you. But sometimes you look at something and you don't have to somebody to tell you something or otherwise. The truth, you can see the truth with your eyes. But then I have my own reality too. So it's very fun. It's very, how can I call it? I live in Africa. Africa, we have our own realities. I have to be talking because this is my continent. Like Uganda is my country. I was born from Uganda. So if I see challenges in Uganda, I have to talk of the challenges in Uganda. But then I have my own challenges. I can talk for Uganda, but who can talk for me? I can say like Uganda, we need this, we need this. Our government is like this. Our people are like this. We are like this. But then me, who is going to talk for me? Who is going to represent me? So that's the sad part. Me, I can come and I represent Africa, and I represent Uganda, and I represent where I come from, but nobody can come and represent me. I have to do it for myself. Yeah? I have to do it for myself. I don't know. Yeah, sometimes the road, but the road is the road. I just be conscious. I just be conscious and all that. But I'm on a border. I don't know. Yeah, I'm filming. Yeah. So like, okay. So the challenges, man, and this thing called life, man. This thing called life. Like, life is so amazing. Life is so amazing, man. So I don't know why I'm even in a position to say like life is so amazing. Because yeah, life is really beautiful. Why do I have to say life is really beautiful when life is full of challenges? Life is full of challenges, man. Is life really worth it? If they gave me, like before being born, if they asked you a question, do you want to get in life? Do you want to come in life? Would you have said yes? I want to come in life, give birth to me. Would you have said yes? Because life is so challenging, but then it's so amazing. It's so amazing. Growth, challenges, I don't know. Like the people that commit suicide, I feel like the society judges those people that commit suicide. For example, me myself, I had a friend, RIP, rest in peace. Like, I don't know if it makes even sense. That's what they say. That's what I've grown hearing. Whenever somebody dies, they say rest in peace. So I had a friend, he committed suicide. So this friend of mine was Alan committed suicide. You got to know that he was HIV positive and committed suicide. He didn't want to cut. He felt so hurt. And he couldn't take it on anymore. Like, he got to know that he got HIV, AIDS. Then he committed suicide, man. I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry, Alan. But I have to talk about this. So life is challenging us. It's challenging us with money. It's challenging us with everything. But are we allowed? So Aki Alan, I feel like Aki Alan was very brave. The society judges people who commit suicide. But I feel like people who commit suicide are very brave people because they are very brave. Like, can you imagine reaching that point where it's like, no, I'm not taking this anymore. I feel like that's very brave. It's very brave. So, I love it that those guys are very brave, but it's not the right way. I feel like that challenge, I feel like when Aki, that Alan, I feel like Alan got that challenge of the AIDS, HIV, and he couldn't carry it on anymore. But I feel like I wish he could have embraced it. I wish he could have embraced that challenge. I feel like he would be alive right now. Alan would have been alive right now. But because life is so challenging and everybody, there's a way that life hits at us differently. But we are gonna be strong. We are gonna choose strength. Committing suicide is strength, but we are not going to do it because it's physical. It involves hurting yourself. Yes, you've committed suicide. Alan committed suicide, but he hurt himself. That is hurting. We are not gonna hurt ourselves. We are gonna face life. That's what we are gonna do. We are gonna face life. Because life is very amazing with its challenges. You cannot imagine how my life is. So I feel like if we go back at the beginning and they ask me, we are going to give birth, do you want to come in life? And with all the challenges that I'm facing, that I've faced, and all the challenges that I'm going to face, I would have said yes. I would have said yes. Let me come in life. For example, like my father and my mom were struggling. We're struggling. They were renting, but they gave birth to me. And me right now, I'm a YouTuber. It's challenging. From YouTube, I've really met nice people like Christopher. Christopher is the most kind person I've met in my life. And I don't know, it's just more kind. I don't know, it's so kind. Like they say, like it's not about the rest. No. This is but Christopher is just kind. So life is really amazing because you get in life, you get to know that okay, you're having challenges. What of the togetherness? Like the togetherness in life. What if like you came in life and you were the only person in life? It doesn't. But when you come, like for example, when you come to the city opens up your eyes. Me, I come from the village. I come from Uganda. Okay, I don't like using that word village, but it's a developing. Okay, it's a growing. It's a growing what? It's a growing town. It's not a village. It's just a growing town. And this is Africa. Give us some time. We are learning. We are learners. Like me here, I'm learning how to vlog. I'm just learning by doing it. Trust us, like it's not about Africa anymore. Like we can do things, we can compete. It's not about the race, like that ended a long time ago. Yes, we have our challenges, we have governments and all that, but trust me, I use the word we because these are my people and I come from these people, but then this channel, like YouTube, has really connected me with the whole world. Then you can imagine I have my own people, and then YouTube has opened up everything, the world for me. Then I have the people my people from Uganda, then I have my people from United States, then I have my people from Brazil, then I have my people from Canada, then I have my people from Indonesia, then I have my people from Tokyo. Like you can imagine that's how life is really amazing. All those people, yeah, all those people, I know all those people know me. Like it's amazing, it's really amazing. I've met kind people, and like the challenge with kind people, when you meet somebody who is very kind, it's like a challenge to you. So Christopher is very kind to me, but Christopher is challenging me. I have to be kind too. So that's a lesson. Even though I have challenges, but even though life is not treating me like the way that I want, I'm working my way up. That's what I know. Like, yes, at least I'm working my way up. Life is, right now, the position that I'm in is not the best position. No, it's not the best position that I want for my life. But because I'm believing in life, I'm believing in God, I'm believing in Almighty God, Almighty Allah, I'm learning to embrace, to grow, yeah, to face my fears, to live life, to struggle, to hustle, to fight everything that you can imagine of, to go in war. Like those guys, like they say, like for example, this country, Uganda, the president, like I don't like politics, but I listen and hear. Sometimes it's good to listen and hear. Maybe you can pick a leaf. They say this guy, by the time that I'm filming this video, the president of this country, Uganda, is called President Museveni. I don't know if he's still the president by the time you're watching this video, but it's the reality. They said that guy went to the bush for whatever years, 5 years, fighting for what? Fighting, whatever, the reasons that they had. I might disagree with the reasons they had, but the cause, like they were fighting. This life, in life we are going to fight. We are going to fight with the challenges. We are going to fight with money. We are going to fight with sickness. We are going to fight. We are fighters. Life is about fighting. Like somebody was telling me, oh my God, like these guys are here, like they tell me, you know, like you should be thinking of the day that you will die. And I'm like, why should I be thinking of the day that I will die? Why? Why should I really be thinking of that? No. I didn't think of the day that I was born. I wasn't thinking of it. I should never think of that date of death. No. In life we are living. We are living. So I didn't agree with him, though I'm a great advocate for freedom of speech, for freedom of expression, freedom of thinking. But I just don't agree with people that tell me that you should, like, okay, I hear Muslims, most of Muslims, like Muslims, they preach about death and all that. No, we are gonna preach about life. We are gonna preach about life. And life is love, life is suffering, life is healing, life is getting sick, life is happiness, life is sex, life is whatever. We are gonna face it. We are gonna face this all the challenges, because life is awesome, life is amazing. Even like this is 2024, even if my soul, my spirit, you ask my spirit in 2024, in 2070, in 20 whatever year, and you ask me, do you want to be given a gift of life again? I will choose yes. We are choosing yes for life. We are gonna embrace life. We are not gonna fear. Okay, it's good to fear, but it's not good to live in fear. You can fear, but you need to embrace the fear. We are gonna embrace the fears of life. We are gonna be strong. And we are gonna fight with life. So me, what am I doing to change my life? We love money. Money comes everywhere. Whether you are sick, when you are sick, money gets you. When you are hungry, money gets you. So what am I doing to change my life? I'm here recording this video. I feel like this video is all, I'm getting these pieces of the puzzle together. So when you meet me like in 2 years and you find my life is so different, yes, no, I did something. And when you ask me like, what am I going to do to change my life? Me, the only answer that I have, I'm going to be making the videos. I'm doing my part. This is what I'm going to do to make the videos, because it's fun, it's challenging, and all that. But I love it, and it's what is in my head. This is a V8 engine, it's just an idea. How am I going to get a Benz? How am I going to get a Range Rover? Which other car? Everything which is fancy. Like for example, real estate. I love real estate. How am I going to get into real estate? All I'm just gonna do is I'm going to record these videos for YouTube. That's all. The rest is up to God, Almighty God, Almighty Allah. Like the way Almighty Allah talked to those guys and they figured out how to get a to bring a V8 engine from a reality, from an idea into a physical real. That's what I'm gonna do too. I'm just gonna make the videos. This is how I'm gonna attack life. I'm gonna attack life by creating a video. This video is going to be here in 2040. This video is going to be here in 2013. No, like 20. I don't know the time. You can figure out the time aspect. Hey, chill. So with them. Yeah. So we are gonna fight. That's what we are gonna do. Like we are going to fight with life. This is boxing, but we are not boxing any human being. We are not boxing with like. So that's what I'm telling my friend Alan. They say like, because like life you hear a lot of things, religion. They say like when people die they transcend and they come back. I don't know. It's true. But I hear it. So I've been talking a lot, but I need to enjoy this ride. So you're gonna allow me to enjoy this ride. But I close my eyes to enjoy the ride. In Uganda it's called a footer. Like in Uganda it's called a footer. I don't know how they call a footer in English, but you get a chance to learn new vocabulary. So allow me to enjoy this ride. Yeah. But I have to close my eyes and I enjoy the ride. So, what are we gonna do? That's what we are gonna do. We are gonna fight. We are gonna embrace ourselves. But we are gonna do this with only two things. Only two things. One, We are gonna believe in Almighty God. We are gonna believe in Almighty Allah. I don't know how you call it. Katonda, Mukama, Ruhanga. Indians call it, forgotten the name, Ruhanga, infinite intelligence. Me, I prefer the word, like me, I prefer that word, infinite intelligence. Because we are all tapping into that intelligence. And we find how to survive. You know why we are going to believe in Almighty God? You know why we are going to believe in Almighty Allah? It's very simple. Look at your belly. You have a belly, you have a stomach. Yeah? In Africa here, we have different realities. Some people sleep hungry. Some people struggle to find what to eat. But at some point, I don't know, like a miracle, they find what to eat. Yeah. Today you can sleep hungry. I don't know what you are gonna eat today. I don't know what you are gonna eat for lunch, for dinner, for supper, whatever. But just be rest assured that God is just there providing. So that's what we are gonna do. We are gonna believe in God, Almighty God. Then we are gonna believe in ourselves. Two things only, and we win this war against life. We are gonna believe in Almighty God. Then we are gonna believe in ourselves, and then we are done. It's that simple with life. Like, it's that simple with life. So traffic jam, but I feel like, oh my God, this is the place where I have to really get excited. Because I'm gonna be smiling for life, I'm gonna be smiling for love, I'm gonna be smiling for, I don't know, for opportunities, for possibilities, because everything is possible. We have a V8 engine. It wasn't possible. Like that Range Rover there. It wasn't possible, but we are believing in possibilities. Everything is possible. But I'm gonna be smiling for love, because love, we need love. Like, love creates desire. So love creates desire. I'm gonna be smiling for love, to show my love for everybody, to show my love for you who is out there in this big world. Me, I'm just in Uganda. But these are just boundaries. Boundaries can never define us. Yeah, so it's time for love. Yeah, that's the love. Love is gonna get us alive. Life is gonna get us strong. Love is gonna get us do amazing things. Love is gonna get us fly in the air. Love is gonna get us sail on water. Love is gonna help us do everything. Love is gonna help us do everything. Like, so you check the downer bag. there's 5K. I don't know. Yeah. The problem, I'm filming, and you can help me with this guy here. You wanted to ask me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
You can ask me.
how do you make it? What is necessary? Oh, yeah.
Just create, like, for example, here you drive a border, right?
Mm.
You can create your own content. Just put here your camera, and it's all, anything. Forgive me, I'm handling some issue here. I am handling an issue here, but I'm done. Yeah, forgive me, I was handling. You can never be traveling and you avoid a petrol station. This is 2024. We still have petrol stations. This is Uganda, Africa. Though some other countries are already in electric, but fuel is still, because it's very fast. So I'm in a big city. Whenever I get in the city, it's about love. I'm just gonna be saying how I love you, how I love everybody in this world. I love everybody from Uganda. Every Ugandan, I love you. I love everybody from the United States. I love everybody from where? From where? You tell me the country where you come from. I love you. I love you. We are gonna show love. We are gonna bring love again to life. Love is gonna bring love. Love is gonna bring life into us. Yeah?
Tell me where I told you.
Yeah, Bank of Baroda. Up there. Like, Omanchi here is in the Chidako area. No. Get straight, yeah? Chidako. So we are in the city, and in the city it's very hard to find love. But me, I come in the city to bring love. We love you. I love you. Like I love you. I love you. I love you. Take good care after yourself. You are only one. You are only one in this world. Look after yourself. Take good care after yourself. I love you. I love you. I'm gonna come back again and I tell you how I love you. You know, take out. So I love you. Take good care. Take good care after yourself.